Well, hello there, YouTube. And welcome to, I think it's 33 this morning. It's 41 now. Today is Sunday the 27th of December. And, well, I got some not so good news. We lost Leo at about 3 o'clock this morning. He's been down for a bit, and he's got to where he wasn't eating as much, and I don't know, it was just this long, slow thing. There's no suffering. He was just very lethargic, and he was having a hard time going up and down the steps and stuff, and he wasn't howling when Kelly and I come home at night, and there was just something going on. We didn't realize that, he was near anything like this. And Christy went out on the porch last night. Actually, I think it was like 3 something this morning. And she comes rushing in there and just, like, oh my God, what? She goes, Leo died. I go, oh no, poor old Siberian. Near as I can tell, he was about 12 years old, maybe 11, because we've had him for basically 10 years. I think just shy of 10 years. And I want to say he was 1.5 years, 2 years old when we got him. And anyway, the dogs were all acting weird last night. They're still acting weird this morning. And everybody's just being mopey. But anyway, I need to go to down to the Napa store there in Toledo. I need to get some more supplies. And because we take care of this stuff all ourselves. And that's a big dog. Huge dog. So anyway, sorry to start off the vlog with that. Ryan's coming down. He's going to pick up the old PW80. It's a 01 PW80. That was his first motorcycle. And I've asked him several times, you might as well just take that thing. And anyway, texted me this morning. He goes, would you mind if I come and got that PW80? I said, no problem. So I found all the new plastic and stuff for it that we got, probably 15 years ago. And I can't find the little rolls with the decals, the decals. And I don't know why they were all together. I don't know what happened. But anyway, they're super cheap if he wants to, make it stock looking again. But the plastic doesn't come with any of the decals on it. So anyway, I'm gonna run to the Napa store there in Toledo, and I'll be back. Christy and Kelly are out there doing what they can. So gonna bounce. Ryan's taking this thing to his house, and he goes, you think it'll run? It's probably been 8 or 10 years. I don't know whenever he dropped it off. Neither one of us can remember. I never rode it. He got that thing running on the gas that was in it, and it ran out, so we mixed up some new premix. And man, good old 2-stroke Yamahas. Never doubt them. Sasha's probably waiting for her walk, huh? Been sitting for years without oil in the crankcase, and this one's been converted to premix only. It's not using the injector anymore. Ryan says the clutch might be a little tired in it. She goes, I don't think it's doing a burnout. Gets her in the upper gears and it just ring. Yeah, I can hear it from here. I can hear it.
What's that?
I can hear it slipping.
Yeah. Yeah, the front fender thing been throwing me off. I'm thinking the steering's off.
Oh, it's the fender?
Yeah.
Oh, it's popped out of its thing or something, huh?
I think it might just be bent.
Oh yeah, the bracket.
Yeah.
So this morning I got new plastic. I'm searching everywhere for the graphics. Well, I put the graphics on the dang plastic. I'm killing myself looking at that thing. What a what a trip. Annie's on the run out there. She Ryan took off and went across her cord, and the undercarriage thing snagged it. So she's free at the moment. Tried to get her to go in the house, but she wasn't interested. Where'd your sister go? She goes, dang it, Dad, she's free. That ain't fair, I know. I know. So, Ryan took off on the PW80 and snagged Annie's collar or her cable, and luckily that collar was really at its I don't know how it didn't break already, but snapped it. So she was on the run. I got a hold of her, got her in the house, and Sasha is relentless. She knows when it's not raining and it's daylight out, she can go for her walk. So I told her I'll be back. I'll take a short walk, and I'll be back here directly. The princess needs to go for her walk. She's excited because she's pretty much keeping the line taut the whole time. So I'm just trying to walk faster, and I think she senses that, and then she's going faster too. So just don't want to waste time out here instead of visiting with my daughter-in-law and son. Oh, he's taking that CT90 too. I'll show you here in a second. Madison, what are you doing back there, dog? Car's out. I went to Napa store and got a couple of shovels. Ryan, he got that thing running, and he's just sitting there and he's staring at that thing exactly like I stared at that X90. Just, you could tell the gears were going 1,000 miles an hour in his head. Because we bought this it was for Christmas of 01, until we moved here in December or whatever, it was in 07. So for 6 years, he lived on this thing. Just like I lived on that X90 when I was a kid. Because it was a little neighborhood up there. You could ride around, nobody bothered you. Sheriff goes through, they didn't care. So he's going to take that old, it's actually, I want to say it's a 71. It's got a 71 VIN number, a 78 motor, a 78 rack with the air filter in it. You know, it has no turn signals. The early ones didn't have that. And the guy stuck some 78 tag. It's literally like weather stripping cement glued on there. Well, needless to say, he couldn't get it titled or licensed or anything. So he tried to trade it in when we were at Longview Motors, or that was Pro Caliber at that time. And I think I paid $100 for it. I didn't put hardly anything into it, and it just sat. And I think the petcock packing broke free, and the fuel went to the carburetor, and it all drained out. So anyway, so he's going to take both of those. So that'll be nice. They'll get used. Kelly and I, when all the kids were here, we used to bomb around on those things. And Andy's free. Ryan accidentally snagged her cable going across there and whoosh, broke her collar. I think I already told you about that. Anyway, I'm gonna go in and visit for a little bit and figure out what to do with Sasha here. And we'll talk to you here in a bit. What a while. I still got junk everywhere, and now I come out to put the car in, and I realize I let Ryan run off without a bunch of plastic stuff. The red fenders and that other stuff was Ryan's stuff from when he was here before. And that white number plate and that Baja, like, street legal kit front piece. These are all the PW things. Look at this. So, anyway, definitely just extreme highs and lows for the day. You know, with Leo, we kind of knew it was coming. I mean, wasn't that much of a surprise. We knew he's been going through these sick days, and it takes him longer to get over them. One, it was just, he wouldn't eat one morning, and he was lethargic for the day. And then, he perks back up, and then does it again, and he's sick for a couple of days, and it's been kind of going on. And this last one, he just wants to sit on the porch. He's not even tied up to his thing. We come home, from going somewhere or whatever, and he doesn't howl or nothing. He just lays there. And he just succumb over the night. You know, try to get him to come in. He just doesn't want to come in. He would rather be cold out on the porch, which is, you know, his nature. Here's Sasha out there going on. So, and Ryan, you know, I mean, he probably did the largest part of preparing for Leo. Came out there. I mean, Christy, I had to go get more shovels and stuff, and took different tools to make all this work. And I see this white Colorado pulling behind me, and I go, I don't know who that is. And it took them a while to show up. I thought somebody checking mail or something. I don't know why it took a while. They're probably just going slow. But anyway, they pull in, and I forgot that he has that little Colorado. I think he uses that as his work car now. I don't think he has that little Trex, I think it is, Trex, little Chevy that I think it was Michaela's car to start with. But anyway, so got that taken care of, and then, you know, we pull the bikes out. Can't believe it was probably 10 or so kicks. We hear a pop, and we both look at each other. I'm like, no way this thing's going to start. It was like the X90. The X90 only sat for about a year or so. This PW has been sitting a crazy amount of time. And so anyway, bung, 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 it slowly starts cackling and going. Well, the fuel was so low, and it actually ran out. So anyway, we pre-mixed some fuel. So what I got left, I'll put that in the X90. It's that fresh fuel I got the other day. It's treated, non-ethanol, premium, and it's got that HP2 Honda stuff. Thought the bottle was sitting there somewhere. It gone. It had it somewhere. So and he got it cleaned out. Well, you guys seen it right after we got it going or he got it going after we put gas in it. It was all loaded up. That thing's sitting all that time. The crankcase is full of basically two-stroke that's not pre-mixed anymore. You know, it's just chunks of it down there. But so then, you know, Kelly comes out to Michaela and says, "You want to go in and sit down for a little bit?" She goes, "Sure," because Ryan and I just out here BSing. It's been cold all day. It's like 31 degrees out there right now. And so they go in, and Ryan and I get the bikes loaded, and he goes, "Well, let's go see what he calls." I think it's adorable. He calls Michaela Mama. He goes, "Well, let's go see what Mama's doing." Yeah, that could be his mom or his wife. My dad always did that. My granddad did that, and I don't know. But anyway, so we all sitting down and shooting the bull, and he goes, "Hold on, I got to go grab something from the truck." So he goes out to the truck, and he comes through the door. That's a 4-stroke dirt bike or quad. Do you hear that? Brah, brah. So he comes in, he's got like 2 little gift things. He goes, "There's a couple of gifts we forgot to give you on Christmas." And he goes, "But hold on, you both have to open them at the same time." And so we get down, and I said, "So how we doing it?" He goes, I want you both to just like go at the same time." So we opened a little thing, and there was, you know, it was a bag, and there was a big pile of wrapping paper on the top. Goofy kid. Michaela and him are taking us to Ireland. We're going to fly into Dublin, drive around a bunch of places. I don't want to show you the dates right at the bottom there. I don't want to show that. And we're going to end up in the city my mother was born in. So I get to go cruising around. I'm sure since 1962, it's going to look a whole lot different than the last time I guess she went back for different things. But, and then I guess my parents went back in 98, 99, somewhere around there, maybe early 2000s. Them two are taking Kelly and I to Ireland. You were going to stay, I think, like 2 or 3 days in the city my mom was born in. There's castles and stuff around there. It's all kind of cool things we're going to go look at. I just literally talk about you could blow me over with a feather. That was it right there. Just can't believe it. Man, he goes, man, you guys are going to have quite a year. 2026 is going to be a wild one. Yeah. We got Harley coming up first, then Ireland next, and then David Andrews is setting up a road trip that Kelly and I are both going to go on. Not together, but Ferdy's going to fly. The Pan Am is going to fly. Wow. Hope I got plenty of vacation time. Although I'm using it up at a rapid rate here lately. But, wow. Like, holy moly. Whew. Gee. Well, I definitely need to sell that Grom. Probably needs to sell some other things. I'm just not riding them enough. Just time to liquidate a bit here. Probably gonna need the money for sure. But can you believe that? So Kelly, I had this wooden sign that pulled out, and then Kelly goes, "Well, what did you get?" And I go, "Well," I pointed to her and I said, "Well, she goes, what did yours say?" And I showed her, I said, what did yours say? Because I didn't see her pull hers out. Well, it was a itinerary. Not a detailed one, but it's kind of like a calendar book. And talking about where we're going to be and when and stuff like that. And I did this really cool Ireland thing. I should show you this. I just don't like, well, it's not smart to discuss dates, you know. So anyway, I'll show you that thing, the way she drew that thing, multicolored. It's very cool. But wow. So while I'm on a high here, I'm gonna roll up there and grab Mama in 31 degrees out there, and we'll do a quick goodbye. And wow, just what a day. What a day. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, you're talking about a crazy day of the lowest of lows to the highest of highs. Man, yeah. What a pendulum swing.
That's crazy.
Crazy having to deal with Leo to start with, and then that surprise at the end. Mm-hmm. Man, I just, wow.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
You know, Kelly's wanted to go to Ireland even before she met me, and you know, she found out I was half Irish, and then of course she met my mom, and it's just crazy listening to all my mom's stories and
yeah, she's the sweetest.
And her little sayings and all that stuff, and then then you know my aunt Colette, which was her twin sister, moved up here and lived in living quarters. It was like literally a whole nother house. You could like rent half the house that they had there in Longview, and she lived there until you know she passed, and but meeting twin Irish sisters, you know, one with a Brooklyn mix and an Irish with a Southern mix. And it was quite a.
They were a couple firecrackers.
Oh yeah,
I tell you, like so sweet.
Telling Ryan and Michaela, you know, we'd meet people in stores and they'd see Smoak, you know, they either know my dad or he goes, "Does your mom have a twin?" They were in here, and they just all tell the stories that they just have the people just in hysterics. Because them two would go at each other, not like angrily mad, but they would.
No, they would just pick on each other.
Yeah, as he went along, and just had a crowd of people falling just in hysterics. But anyway, if we can figure out exactly where she lived, we need to get a hold of my sister. She would probably, because she's got all the files and stuff my dad had and stuff like that. So hopefully it does, so she can zero where she was, so we can drive by and say that's where my mom lived.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. Figure out her school if all that stuff's still there.
Yeah.
I don't think they're really big at changing stuff unless the city just blows up. The stuff will stay there. They
Yeah.
got castles that are, good Lord, who knows how old they are, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They don't tear stuff down. They just gets reused. Next people move in.
Mm-hmm.
Next generation or whatever. But on that little roller coaster ride, we're going to roll out. I haven't even built yesterday's vlog.
Yes.
I got the files on the iPad, and then we got to deal with Leo first.
Yeah.
So we dealt with all that, and that was it. Actually, I did that last night. I didn't do anything this morning. My iPad's still sitting here waiting for me to go and edit a video. So I got 2 of them to knock out. Yay.
Yay.
But on that, we're going to roll.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same Smoak time, same Smoak channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Sunday or Monday.
Yep. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Appreciate you watching now.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.